is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's finally time. It's here. We've been waiting for this for a while now. A very, very long while. BTS is back in the freaking house. They just dropped their new album, Arirang, and of course, we got a music video for the song Swing. What am I saying? Swim. So, obviously not too much out about it. We're just going to check out the video here today. If you're new to the channel here, I like to watch a music video twice. We're going to watch it once without the subtitles up. Get a feel for what's going on in the video. Get a feel for the song itself. If there's any cool art department things that I can talk about, I will talk about that during the first playthrough. We also are going to stop a lot more in the first playthrough, just so you know. Second playthrough, we pause a lot less, okay? Before anybody gets all pissed off at me. But we'll watch it twice. The second time, we'll have the subtitles up so we'll have a better understanding of what the song is all about. But, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm, like, a little nervous. Woo! A little nervous. We're back in town. This is where it all began with us on the K-pop grind. Was BTS, so it's exciting that they're back already, guys. This video has only been out for 15 hours at the point that I'm recording this. It has 27 million views already. That's crazy. Also, we are going to check out the concert tomorrow. It's on Netflix. It's in the morning. I'm not going to be streaming it live. If you didn't know already, I did get in a lot of trouble for streaming their last concert live. So not gonna do that again. However, I will do a reaction to it. I'm probably gonna have to do like a cut down or possibly censored or blurred out one for YouTube. But if that is the case, I will have the whole full thing up on my Patreon for free if it is censored. If not, it'll just be up there with the $1 limit price range that you gotta watch in order to get past all the ads or whatever. So yeah, either way, that'll be something to figure out over the weekend. I'm also working all weekend as well, so if it doesn't come out right away, that's why. So without further ado, now that we've yapped a good bit, let's watch this video. Let's go. Oh man, dude, I'm so freaking nervous for this. Here we go. Oh, God, please don't be bad. Alright, starting with the compass. Ooh, we're in a museum. Okay. Swim, so we're going to be on a boat. Oh, that's the girl from, God, it's that high school show I'm forgetting the name of. Swim, waterfalling off your skin. Swim. Right, going with a little electronic-y. Off the rip. Swim. This is how it all begins. Swim. I just wanna dive. Map world, gun away. I still wake up in this map world. Okay. I could breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna pause before the next bit here. Okay, so just in terms of art and all that kind of stuff, looks like it's going to be on location for a good amount of it. Looks like they actually are on a real boat here. And I'm going to kind of imagine those internal shots are from the actual boat itself. Although, you know, for internal shots, they often could build it on a set or whatever. But again, we won't know until the making of the video comes out. So that'll probably be in like a week. That's usually like how long it usually takes. But we'll wait and see. But song itself already, it's interesting. It's definitely a bit different from you know, what we're used to with BTS. Like I said, definitely went a little bit more of electronic-y route, but it's not like overly electronic, which I will say too, I'm not super big personally on the electronics myself. So it is interesting to see. But so far so good with the song. Definitely curious what we're actually singing about and all that. And I will say this too: I have not fully been paying attention to if they're even singing in English or Korean. I've quite literally just been kind of vibing to the beat of the song as well as the actual video itself. So just giving you that little heads up.
You know that I'm never holding back, girl.
Also, a lot of this is just mainly prop buying, renting.
Just swim, swim. Wanna fall in love your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim. This is how it all begins.
Alright, so it's like all in English now that I started paying attention to the lyrics.
I just wanna die. Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole scene. I can feel the high waves coming. Why you run away, you can run it. Salt on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be.
Also, interesting that they're putting a lot more of the cinematography on her rather than the boys themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Swim, water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, rip, make waves with my two friends.
All the semen.
Splash, rip, I just wanna take it across the line. I'm the hair, it'll chase the time.
I will say though, this boat is sick.
Through my face from the west. I just wanna die, I just wanna die. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim, swim. Let it all begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
Interesting first song back. Right? Huh. Lily Reinhardt. That's what the girl's name was. Interesting. Also, we will give these people other credits because, in fairness, this was actually a very gorgeously shot video. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hi everybody, Editor Mike here. Yeah, apparently my mic cut out for just about a full minute here, so I figured I'd just give you a quick little rundown of what I was saying, which I finished up kind of talking about the boat that they're actually on and how beautiful it was, and, you know, good job to whoever scouted that out. And then I started to talk about my thoughts on the song and how it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. A little bit confused at this point in the video. And yeah, and I kind of just talk about how I didn't really know what the song's going to be about. So that's pretty much where the microphone cuts back in. So we'll leave you there. Stronger range in the song, a little bit more emotional range in it, which again, like I said, I gotta listen to the lyrics and whatnot, so I don't know exactly the emotional depth of the actual song, but just in terms of like the actual sound is what I'm kind of more talking about. I mean, hell, it almost felt a little monotonous at points too. So like, I mean, I'll just say this outright. I wouldn't put this in my top favorite BTS songs. You know, and I think that's a pretty fair thing to say. I think probably a lot of people might agree with me in that one as well. So, I don't know. Let me know what your guys' initial thoughts were down in the comments down below. I really appreciate that. Of course, no hate at all. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad song. I just think it's an interesting choice for it to be like, you know, in a weird way, it's kind of like putting your best foot forward, but it's like kind of giving like a limp handshake. You know what I mean? So it's kind of off to like a weird start where you're like, what is this? What are we doing here? You know? Um, but again, we're gonna watch it with the subtitles up. We'll get a little better idea of what is going on. Sorry, somebody's making some noise right outside my door. But yeah, let's just give it a go. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. Like I said, we'll pay much more attention to the lyrics this time. Also, I don't know if she was supposed to be like imagining them or something during the video, because it's like they were there, then they weren't, then they're there, they weren't. Interesting. Also, again, it was weird how little we actually saw the guys in the music video. Especially, you know how ARMY can be very intense about seeing their boys, so the fact that they held back a bit is interesting as well. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. Also, I like treatment with the longish blonde hair. Name a place that I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. So easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think, but I think, baby, I just swim, swim. Wanna find off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching. Also, real quick, just gonna take it back a little bit there. I think monotonous was the wrong word that I used earlier. But I don't know, the chorus just has a thing about it where it's like, I don't know, I expect it to kind of go on like a different range, I guess. Like, it seems kind of like, it seems very chill. It seems very chill is like the best way I can explain it. I don't know. Just, there's something strange about it. But the verses and like the rap bits and stuff, they've been a little more energy. So that's why I'm like, I do have to take the monotonous thing back. But I don't know, man. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Water so deep, take it up the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole thing. I can feel the high waves coming, while you run away, you can run it. Sound on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be. Also, this song feels like it's more about a girl than about ARMY, like they typically will sing. You know what I mean? I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, river. Make waves with my two friends. Splash. Wanna take it across the line. I'm not here, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Through my face from the west. I just wanna die. Swim, swim. Waterfall off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you. Swim, swim, swim. Let it all begin. Swim. Swim. I just wanna dive. Weird. That is a very it's a very interesting beginning back. Definitely curious what the rest of the album sounds like. We haven't had a chance to listen through it yet. Also, you know, I'm trying to like be like, should I save it for a reaction video or whatnot, or should I just listen to it myself? I don't know, but like I said, we'll definitely be watching the concert tomorrow. So I'm sure we'll hear a bunch of songs off the album then. But I'm massively perplexed as to the thought process behind Swim as like the song to come back on. I will say too, I even had to go and skip back through the video to see, because I was like, wait a second, did Suga even have a part in the song? He does. He does. But it's interesting because he's actually more singing than he is rapping in his part, which I thought was also an interesting little tidbit as well. And yeah, that's, like I said, it's an interesting one where it's like, it just didn't feel like this. It doesn't feel like this should be the comeback song. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad song. In fact, I actually think it's a pretty good song. I mean, I like the whole thought process in the song. I mean, it sounds like it's really about a relationship. I could make the argument that it's for ARMY and them coming back and kind of dealing with like the roughness of the seas, but like the ARMY, although the boys haven't been here for the last year or two, we've been moving still. We're swimming forward, and it's like they might not have necessarily been there, but now they're here, and it's like, yeah, like we're here with you now, and like we're gonna keep pushing through and swimming with you, as well. But that's also doesn't mean there's not gonna be stormy days. There's not gonna be rough waters ahead or anything like that. So, I mean, theoretically, you could make that argument. However, personally, this, like, if this was any other artist, I'd be like, this is a song about a girl and like a relationship that they have with a girl or they'd like to have with a girl. So, like I said, could be a little mix match of things there. I'm sure, knowing BTS, knowing what they do, it is probably about, ARMY. But like I said, it's an interesting first choice for the comeback song. I really was more expecting like a high energy song to come back with, kick up the energy. We're freaking back. BTS is back. But like, that was a lot more chill. Maybe they're really pushing hard into the mature thing as well. I don't know. These are all theories in my head. Like we said, also, with all their individual projects too, they all got to kind of dabble in different types of music and their own kind of thing. And maybe this is the culmination of all that. This is chapter 2. Just saying. So definitely lots and lots of thoughts on this one. If you guys want, I would love to chat with you guys down in the comments down below. So feel free to write away your theories and whatnot. I will be reading them and responding as such. And we'll see where we go from there, I guess. And then also come and watch the concert with me later on. All right. I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. And, like, share, comment, do all that kind of stuff. Even if you don't have anything to say, just say what's up. Good to see you again or something like that in the comments. Because all comments do help the algorithm and help this channel grow. So any help will do. All right. For real. I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. And we will catch you on the next one. All right. Love you. Bye. Mwah.